for your book. Okay. Hi, this is Elizabeth Claire Brewington with Brightside Global Trade TV and our new podcast. And each month we introduce you to authors, products, and services. And especially this month is very important because we're coming close to Black Friday and everyone is thinking about, oh, what are the gift ideas that I might have? And so I have today two authors. I have Vida Fernandez and I have Joanne Wagner, who will talk to you about some wonderful books that you might want to consider this gift giving season. And I also have Jean, and Jean is going to be hosting an Avon party for us next week. And if she has any products to show, we'll have her talk about those as well. But this is a great time for you to think about what it is that you want to buy. And we hope that this show will influence you and make sure you subscribe so that you get our complete shopping guide that we will send to you right to your inbox on email. So let me begin without further ado and bring you on to my computer's not letting me do that. Okay, hold on. Let me bring Vida on. Okay, let's see. There we go. So hi, Vida, and welcome to the Brightside Show. And tell us a lot about your new book. First of all, Vida is an actress, a comedian. She is extremely multi-talented. So I'd love to talk about the journey as well. But first, let's talk about the book. What inspired the book? And tell us all about it.
Okay, well, hi everyone. I am Vida. Thank you for that brilliant introduction. I am here because Scars Thanksgiving is about to be released. The official release date is November 14th, but it is available on pre-order. Initially, I wrote my first book, which was Dog Letter, about my dog Scar, because I think that he was probably the first real connection that I made with an animal in my youth. And when he passed away, I always thought about somehow memorializing him or making something for him that would just commemorate the time that we shared together. So then I got the idea for the first book and I wrote it maybe like 10 years ago, never did anything with it. Then I published it last year, didn't do much promotion or anything like that, kind of just got it out there. And then with the second book, I think I wanted to be more mindful of why I was telling this story and why Thanksgiving. And I think it had a lot to do with just being grateful and wanting to read a story to my kids that not only highlighted a little bit of our Puerto Rican culture and how we do Thanksgiving, but also about our family and the values that we have and how Scar helped kind of tie that all in. I think that, kids love animals. My kids definitely do. So that definitely contributed to my purpose for writing the story set in a Thanksgiving kind of I want to say it's like a Thanksgiving family story. So we'll call it that. But it's funny, and my dog was funny. I think a lot of people who are pet owners, they know that their dogs are funny, and it's those funny moments in life that we always remember. So I think that was my inspiration for the book.
I think it's a great inspiration and it's a great story. My grandmother wanted me to read as a kid. And so every year, just before Christmas, how kids get so anxious about what to get. She would always give me a book and sit down with me and read the book. And, and I had a fabulous collection. And I think Joanne's book is also just so great, the collection. And I think it's just such a great idea to have a book during Thanksgiving because it'll be a memory. And I think it's perfect. It's a perfect time to have a book. So I think that's absolutely adorable. So you're an actress, you're a comedian. What a journey, what a story. And you're so young as well. So So tell me a
Thank
little
you.
bit about that side of you. Yeah.
I mean, I don't always feel so young. I think probably I look younger than I am, which is a blessing. That's, thank you, grandma, my genes, I think. Um, but I think that so I went to school undergraduate to become an actress. I did that. I did my undergraduate degree at Tisch School of the Arts, and then after I kind of switched modes and became a teacher. So I taught public school for a long time. I did elementary school. I did high school for most of my career, 11 years at a public high school. And then I kind of switched again and went to, I opened a daycare and a preschool, and I switched to kind of preschool mode. And then I got pregnant, and I really wanted to kind of go back to my roots of acting and writing more, and stand-up comedy was something that I was writing for a long time. So I think that the children's books just tie into like my need to kind of write. And
Yeah.
that's just one side of myself, the side of me that loves children. I stopped working with children so that I could really focus on my own children, because I had focused on so many other people's children for so many years. And so I switched my focus as far as professionally to writing, so that I can then give my children my full attention while they're little, and why they even want my attention. Because I think anyone who has children knows that there's just a small window where you're like the person that they want to be with all the time. And I'm enjoying that window now, because I didn't get to do that with my older son, and with my younger son, because I'm able to stay home with him now. And so I've switched the focus to kind of writing and comedy. I did my first stand-up comedy show when my son was he was 9 months old. I don't know why I gave myself that challenge, but I thought, okay, I'm gonna produce this comedy show and try it. And I had never done it before. But I think it just all ties into kind of that more creative part of me. And that's the side of me that I've decided that I'm not going back, and I'm just going to keep going forward. And part of that journey is writing the books, so that I can still connect to the part of me that loves working with children in some way. And then, the comedian and the acting and all that stuff is an outlet for me as an adult, because oftentimes I think moms, and a lot of moms, they struggle with an identity outside of their children. So that is kind of just keeping me connected. Just to me, it's something that I do just for me.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you have a copy of the book? Can you show it to us?
Yes, I do. It fell.
Okay.
The copy of my book actually fell behind it. This is the first book, and I had them both
That's
here
okay.
ready.
That's okay. That's
I'm
fine. The
so
first one.
sorry.
That's okay. I'll make
It fell
sure.
behind me, and I don't know
I'll make sure
exactly
that
where it is.
I'll make
I
sure that
can.
when we get our copy, I'll make sure that we show it. And you can come back in December for our next broadcast and show the book as well. So thank
Okay, that
you.
sounds good.
Yeah. Thank you.
What is the name of the book?
The name of the book is Scar's Thanksgiving. Scar was my Rottweiler, and he is a curious and precocious dog who kind of wakes up one morning, smells a really good smell in the house, and he decides that he has to know why all of a sudden it smells like it's Christmas. And then he goes to the calendar and he realizes it's not Christmas. And then he has to go find Vita to tell him what's going on. So that's kind of like the premise of the story. It's his experience of Thanksgiving. It's written kind of through his view of the world. And I think the dynamics of the family and the relationship with him and Vita really shines through in the book. So I hope that you guys will enjoy it, and hopefully maybe add it to your list of holiday shopping. It is available for pre-order on Barnes & Noble, on Amazon, Target, Walmart, wherever you prefer to buy books.
What are the ages the book is aimed at?
So I think that I think that it's appropriate for any age, for pet lovers, for children. As far as reading level, I think if the child is going to attempt to read it on their own, it's probably between a second and a third grade reading level, maybe if they're advanced, late first grade. But I would say ages 3 to 8 is a target, but I read it to my son who's under 3. And I think that if they like animals and you can kind of, you can kind of do like a picture walk, which is back to my teacher days, which you can just walk your kids through the pictures. And maybe if they're younger and have a shorter attention span, you're just not reading all the words on the page. You can just like highlight what they're seeing.
Okay.
Sounds
I'll
wonderful.
have to get it for my grandkids.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
wonderful.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I really related to what you said because Passaic, New Jersey, I haven't even heard that in years. I lived in Puerto Rico. I was born in New York City, and I lived in Puerto Rico for 2 years back in the 60s. And when I came back, we moved to Passaic, New Jersey. Out of everything,
Wow.
I went to Lincoln Junior High School. I don't know if it's still there.
Yes, Lincoln Middle School is still there.
Oh,
I
you
went
middle
there.
school?
I went to Lincoln Middle School. I taught at Passaic High School. I went to Passaic High School. Did you go to Passaic High School or did you only stay a short period of time?
We were only there, I want to say, about a year and a half. Midway through, I went to Passaic High School for like half of didn't it start in 10th grade? I think that started in 10th grade back then, went to the high school. And I went there a few months before we moved back to New York. So,
Oh,
but it was
wow.
funny to have you
It's
say
a
that.
small world.
Oh,
It
I'm
is.
telling you what.
And Jean is in New Jersey. So Jean, finally we got you someone close to you. How
Peeps, I got my peeps.
yeah, how far are you from each other?
I'm
I
in
don't know, where do
Edison,
you
which
live?
is Central Jersey.
She's in
You
Edison.
Passaic's north, but not
Yeah,
far
we're
north.
northern. We're about 12 miles from New York City. And then what was the name of the city you said?
Edison, we're 30
Oh,
miles
yes.
from New York
So
City.
we're about half hour from you guys.
Yeah, not bad.
Well, you guys
Yeah,
should get
Edison's
together and
great.
have coffee together. Yeah, that would be
It'd be
great.
cool.
Yes,
That'd be cool.
definitely.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I used to live in Jersey City, so I know both areas very well. I used to work at Parsippany, so I know New
Oh,
Jersey
yeah.
pretty well. Yeah, so that's awesome. All
Yeah.
right, so now y'all are connected. Anybody watching on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram from New Jersey, you need to support an author from your town. So make sure that you get the book, and we'll make sure you have the links and everything available so you know where to go. And Thanksgiving is around the corner. So I've
It is.
said to everyone, make sure you put your orders in early because you don't want to be disappointed. The mail is so slow, FedEx, Amazon, everything can go wrong. So order your things in on time. So you're watching Brightside, the video channel. If you like any of our products, snap it, tell us that you saw it, and make sure you tell everyone you saw it on the Brightside channel. And thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe because we have a catalog that we produce every holiday with products and great people you could meet. And so we want you to get that so you can order some of the products that we want to recommend this holiday season. So I hope you have a wonderful time and with grateful hearts this season of gratitude. And we wish you well with your family. You're watching brightsideglobaltrade.org.